Hello.
Oh, I didn't think it was going to let me present it. Okay. Y'all know the drill.
Yeah, buddy.
We are talking about Immune Plus today, which I feel like is like super underrated.
I know.
And this slide has a whole lot going on, but don't freak out.
It looks intimidating, but literally the whole right half is like magic. I mean,
yes. Like I felt like it needed its own place.
Yeah.
Because it did. It just did.
29 superfood blend, basically.
Yes.
And they all
so many antioxidants.
Which we're not gonna like break down all of them. I mean, if you're green and you want to go do all that on your own, go let your mind be blown. Some of these you'll probably recognize or you just know. As far as like, we know that green tea is an antioxidant, right? Certain things like that. They're dark fruits, also antioxidant rich. They fight free radicals, all those good things. So, but we don't want to break it all down because that can be overwhelming.
Or like cinnamon bark. Hours.
Yeah. Cinnamon bark. If you've watched the balance video,
yes.
We know what it does.
We've talked about coffee bean extract, green tea leaf extract, like Q-certain. Like we've talked about
elderberry is known to boost your immune system. So all those good things.
Yeah. So do you want to start? Do you want me to start?
Sure, I'll go. So obviously, Immune Plus, we're talking about building your immune system. And this stimulates the body's natural defense. So some cool things we talked about over here, the right side, is the superfood blend of 29 different ingredients. It also has the turkey tail mushroom, which legit looks like a turkey tail, if you know what that looks like. But the really cool thing about that is it's actually a prebiotic. So it's going to not only help boost your immune system, because it does, it helps with your immune function, but we know that prebiotics feed the good probiotics, right? The good bacteria in your system. So bacteria in your system. So you're getting extra to the products that you already take, because if you're taking Immune Plus, you're probably already taking Triplex, or you should be. Black rice, think of your dark berries. A lot of foods that have the same colors are going to have a lot of the same nutrients and do the same things. So it's rich in antioxidants. It also supports, I'm not even going to say, yeah, I am, anthocyanins, which are what we were just talking about in those blueberries and blackberries, elderberries, all that good stuff. So also vitamin C, we know, is crucial for immune building. There's your turkey tail that I already talked about. Immunoregulator is the fancy word if you want to talk about that to your people. You want to go? I don't want to talk about this all by myself.
Yeah. So there are, I guess, 2 types of mushrooms in here, and the other one is royal agaricus mushrooms. And basically they're disease fighters. Like we went and looked up these mushrooms, and there's a whole host of things that they fight, and it was just honestly like so much that disease fighter covered everything. So it's super cool. I'm really glad that it's in this product. Increases cellular metabolism. So like we talked about this also, that cell function and mitochondria, taking your foods and nutrients and turning it into energy in your cells, or at a cellular level. And then the andrographis, I didn't know a whole lot about this, but I learned a lot through Katie. It's anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial, like everything else in our products, which is amazing and insane.
Like anti everything that could go wrong in your body, it's gonna benefit. Like, I mean, it's like mind blowing.
Yeah, it really is.
Super cool. Yeah.
Um,
It is a little controversial. Just because it's not highly studied as far, I mean, there's like rat studies. We're also not rats, but um I would suggest not taking Immune Plus if you are pregnant, or in that window of specifically trying to conceive, like actively trying to conceive. Um, it's just research is not super clear on its safety as far as that early pregnancy window, and truly causing miscarriage, without like labeling it as that. It's just that specific endographis is questionable. And so we feel that it's just safer to not recommend it for your pregnant friends. I didn't take it when I was pregnant, or like I said, that like actively trying to conceive. Now, I mean, like if you get pregnant and you've been taking it and you find out you're pregnant, just stop taking it. Okay. Um, but while you're breastfeeding, it does help build your immune system. And we know that those goodies are passed along to the baby. And it's great for that, because you're using a whole lot of nutrients whenever you're breastfeeding. And yeah, the dog. And so it just helps support your immune system whenever it kind of already lessened. So that's kind of one of the only flags about Immune Plus. Gotta pick up my baby. He's getting fuzzy. The other thing is if I'd say like if you work in an environment where you're constantly exposed to sick people, you can take this pretty much daily, but it's not something that you have to. Like we're coming into summer season and it's kind of, I think, widely believed or understood or whatever that some of immune support or suppressant, people don't get as sick in the summer, right? We're outside more, we're getting more fresh air, we're getting more vitamin D. So you may not need to take this every day. But if you feel like you're getting sick or you've been exposed to somebody that's been sick, take it daily. You can take up to 4 a day. So when you are battling that illness, or say like, you hung out with a friend or your kids are sick or husband sick or whatever, you can bump it up for a few days, really get that goodness in your system. But it's not something that you have to take every single day.
Yeah.
It is really a immune support.
It's an extra that you have in your Plexus cabinet.
Yeah, for sure. But they came out with it, what, about a year ago? Just over a year?
I think last February.
Yeah. And man, it's really good. I actually just got over an illness when we started recording this series. I was sick. So I was taking an antibiotic and then was taking this, and I feel like it totally sped up my ability to feel better faster. Yeah. So I'm a big fan of it. Kind of underrated as far as not one of the most highly recommended products. But like I said, if like your nurses, your doctors, your teachers, your childcare, like early childhood people, even like your gym rats, those people that are always in a gym are exposed to everybody's germs constantly. And so I would definitely recommend it for those people for sure. And you can take it like morning, night. I've taken it morning or night. It's not one of those that like has a super specific time, just as long as you get the goodness in. And it doesn't have anything necessarily that's going to like keep you awake.
Yeah. And if you are going to bump up to 4, like I took mine 2 in the morning and 2 at night.
Yeah. For sure.
Just for ease.
So. Yeah. Don't take all 4 at once. Like your body can only absorb so much one time. So like you could take all 4 and then you pee 2 of them out, so splitting them up like that really does help in your ability to use the nutrients that are in there. Yes. So I think that's about it. And if you have questions about, like, if you're not green, but you're like super curious about some of the ingredients in here, just message us because we are, and we'll gladly like share more information, articles, all the knowledge that we can, because it's really cool to learn about this stuff.
Yes, it is. I'll absolutely be over here like researching every single one of the superfood antioxidants. So if
I already
you have
have
any questions, definitely.
we've done a really long
Yes.
rabbit hole when Immune Plus was was first released. I was like, what is that word? So anyways, have fun.
Yes.
Add to cart, which I think I've said to like all of them because they're amazing.
That it's for real. You like just you need all of them.
Yeah. Much. Okay.
Bye guys.